Hey guys, today we are working on a John Deere, I believe it's a JS35A. The customer complaint is it won't start. Supposedly he tried to use ether and it doesn't do anything, so the first thing I'm going to do is check for spark. I'm going to remove this cover right here and the blower housing, and that's the easiest way for me to check for spark. I use a drill whilst holding the spark plug against the ground. So once I get to that point, I will be right back. So to remove the top cover, it's just two Phillips head bolts. You remove those, and then to remove this, there's three 5/16 bolts. There's also a 3/8 one right here, but I don't usually take those off. I just remove the top three and just lift this up and just pull it back. But in this case, we have a battery here for the electric start, so unfortunately I'll need to remove that 3/8 bolt. But on most mowers you can just leave that one in and just tilt this back. Once this is loosened, there's one more 5/16 bolt here for the oil dipstick, and then there's two 3/8 bolts here and one there. There's one down there also that will remove the blower housing. If you have somebody to help you check for spark, you can just remove the spark plug and hold it against the ground while somebody pulls the pull rod. Obviously I'm by myself, so this is the way that I do it. So once the blower housing is removed, I just peel it back and just leave it here. Usually when I'm not trying to record this, it's about a 6-second process to get to this point. It's very quick and efficient. All I'll do now is this flywheel bolt here. I'll just use a drill to spin that. I'll remove the spark plug, hold it against the ground, and see if we have spark. If we don't, I'll try a new plug quickly. And then if we still have no spark, then we need to be looking at the coil and the ground wire for the coil also, to make sure that it's not always ground out, which will kill the spark. So yeah, the spark is very intermittent. I have a spare coil really quick I'm gonna put on and see if that improves the situation. So the used coil is on. I set the gap by using a business card, and then make sure that the magnets on the flywheel are clean and free from any type of rust. And then if your mower has one of those auto choke mechanisms, you guys put these back on. This piece at the end goes in front of the choke from the exhaust. And then when you screw it back down, make sure this piece here goes onto the lever on the carburetor. Alrighty, so now we're all back together. Let's see if we have spark from this used coil. this back, it's definitely more consistent. Next thing I'm going to do really quick is remove this flywheel bolt and make sure that the flywheel key is in good shape before we put the blower housing back on. So I removed the flywheel nut and the key is perfect. It's perfectly in line with the crankshaft, so we know we don't have a timing issue.